Thank you, Mike Cade, for all the shout outs. And hello, Slayer Lover Gaming. Playing marbles on stream, but he also was playing. He beat the messenger yesterday. Hey, Mike Cade, did you know that? What day was it? No, you went and got a haircut, and you were the one who won the damn marbles. That's exactly what happened. That happened on Friday. No, what was it? Thursday too. You went to a meeting and you won the marbles. So I don't know what it is about you going away and winning the marbles, but you always seem to be winning the marbles there. Am I right, Slayer? Am I right? I'm positive that's what happened. Yesterday, you went to get your... Oh, no! Daddy's been acting very strangely ever since his secret project in the lab. He didn't win yesterday. Wasn't it yesterday he went and got a haircut and he actually did win? And so you had to give it to the next person? And he's been bringing these bodies down into the basement late at night. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Yep, but not winning. A very busy lady. I'm a very busy lady. Never mind. Okay, so this is moving like forward all on its own. I don't know where he is. I really don't know what to do here. Let's just pick up the vase. Pick up the vase. Better not. What is this? Is that ketchup stains? Ripped wallpaper? I can't use the piano. Go walk to the door. Okay. Well, I know we've had a couple scenarios where that's happened, Mike Cade. But Slayer probably knows better. Okay, so this is the other room. Yeah, we went in here and there was this fruit. And he didn't want me to pick up stuff. So it's like, okay, if you don't want me to pick up stuff, well, we got to get caught. We got to find Dave. We got to get Dave caught. Dave, shut up, Dave. Open the door. There's no handle here. Haha, I didn't see it either. Is this the front? So you got Mel trying to click and do everything because I don't know what to do. It's dark in here. I like how they did the little dark in here. Uh-oh, we're locked in here. Go walk to the door. Wait, walk. Walk to the door and go out. Okay, thank you. So anyway, so what did everybody do last night? Like I said, we went, we as in me and the Monster Hunter World team, went and took on Cloud, went and took on a very big dragon and got our ass handed to me. The other half is upstairs. He's coming down though. He'll be down. Your ass? And we got our asses handed to us. Big flippin' time.
Was that on a platter?
Yes, we were served to Nergigante on a platter. Okay, so I don't know where to go, and so I just started wandering. So feel free to take over and do what you need to do here. I'm just going to sit back and see. We can disconnect that and put the,
okay,
you want. It's just the wire.
Hey, okay, say.
Okay,
Slayer.
so we got Slayer.
Tangled.
Hardcore. A lot of people have jumped in. Thank you so much, you guys, for all jumping in today. Appreciate it. Okay.
So, Tangled, what's up with the job front? Sounds like you accepted a new job somewhere.
She got a new job to be a teacher.
Something a little more permanent.
Which is a nice thing. So, do you know where you're going? Okay, that's the dark room.
Okay. I'm going to... let's see.
There was...
It's... okay, let me...
It's a salaried, a benefit position, and a real job.
Yeah,
nice.
Those benefits are a good
How
thing.
did you get to Bernard? How did you do that?
New kid. So that's definitely good. If you didn't have certain benefits, especially like health insurance, because you certainly don't want to get caught without health insurance these days. A number of years ago, a gal I knew from my church, she and her boyfriend at the time they were on a motorcycle and they got hit, and they never found the person, unfortunately. And so I think that really messed them up, and I think the guy lost like part of his leg or something too, and there's just a lot of downsides to things like that.
So you'll be teaching sophomore regular and honors English.
All right, pull out that Julius Caesar.
I don't have a credential, but it's a special permit while I work on it, and yes, I haven't had health insurance in 10 years.
Holy crap.
And that's hard. Yep, definitely. We
get-
found out when Eden and I both lost our job how exactly expensive they tried. Well, you got Cobra, and it was like, well, yeah, it's $1,200 a month.
Yeah, actually, at my the previous place I was working, the contracting company, a number of us were working through, the company, they offered certain benefits and things like that, but things like if you had health insurance, if you wanted health insurance and you had a family, you had to pay $1,400 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the company barely covered anything, which is like, yikes.
Hello, Colonel Sidequest. Hello, how are you? Yes, Maniac Mansion. First day is tomorrow. My support coach canceled on me, so it's a bit of a scare. I will be fine, but starting 3 weeks in is scary. You'll be great.
So, do you know if they just had a substitute or something like that for the teacher already?
Is that the teacher that quit? Like up and quit, and you got your resume in over the weekend and reached out to the principal and all that over the weekend? There are like 8 plans to choose from, 2, which are absolutely free.
Like health insurance plans, like everything else has been covered?
So it's probably like a it's probably like a high premium. Second comment was about insurance. We kind of figured that, but so probably like a high deductible, high premium. So it's going to take a lot for them to finally pay out before it's free, but your copay will be higher, or it'll take a long time to build up to the copay where you won't have a copay. Use the paint remover, or what was that other thing we used to? Yes. Anyway, Colonel Sidequest. Hello, Maniac Mansion. I take it you played it. Any advice, any spoilers are indeed and most assuredly appreciated.
Anyway, it's sometimes nutty with trying to select insurances. Like, here's all your options. Here's your PPO. Here's your HMO. Here's this other thing you can do. HMO. Sometimes it gets kind of confusing, but it's also how much do you need to use the insurance? How often do you have to go into places?
Well,
so there's a lot of different cases like that.
Emily's gone 10 years without insurance. She probably could go for the free option. But as for Mel's question, yes, the real teacher quit after 1 week in, so other teachers, she gets to play the piano. Huh?
Yeah, she's a musician.
Which makes sense, because I had Dave play it, and he's like, I don't want to do that. So other teachers covered for her. A lot of the kids in my second period were in that first period I covered last spring. So the kids and stuff, so that'll be good.
So there's some things that are...
All right. Let's concentrate on Maniac Mansion. This is a hard game. It's going to take...
Wait, did you put
I did.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. So...
Yep, I did.
Just want to play or something,
There wasn't to play. So I'm thinking that's not something that we need to do at this time.
Yeah. It was nice. I had 2 jobs who wanted me. So
It was shocking, but yes, I have amazing colleagues and a site that loves me. That's awesome.
That's
great.
good. Especially if having 2 jobs. I've never quite had that. I've had some cases where I had it was in the running for several jobs, and then it was like, oh, what if I get offered multiple jobs or something? So at my current job, we interviewed one gal, and then we weren't able to get her because she ended up with 3 job offers, which is dang.
Well, when you're good, you're good. Okay. All right. So Dave hasn't managed to get caught at all. So is he going to wait until Dave gets caught for the story to even move on? So right now we're picking up a bunch of stuff. So we got a flashlight. Can we pick up a chainsaw? Okay.
Pick up.
The knife. Can we pick up the knife? Dull knives. They're glued to the wall. Yeah. Cats and their litter pans, huh? Okay. Open the fridge. And pick up a lettuce. Well, we're picking up everything. Pick up Pepsi. Do you think that
non-infringements?
It's Fred Edison? Isn't it Ed Edison?
Edna.
Who is no? It's Edna, the nurse Edna, but isn't it Ed Edison who is the son or something like that? And he won't eat. Ugh. Well, this is gross. Yeah. Well, let's pick up the old crappy food too while we're at it. Pick up the candle. We pick up everything. It's too heavy. Okay. Well, that's not happening. Look at this. I just keep wanting to look, and I don't do tablecloths.
Can we lick?
lick?
Gravy stain.
Can we do a custom typing of something so we can type a custom command in? Okay, so pick up the tentacle chow. Pick up the bottle of developer. Whoops. A photo developer.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking it was. Can you look at? So can any of these objects been clicked on and looked at? So that's a no. It's only a use. So I just happen to think she looks like a hooker instead of I don't know. It might be me, but that's what it feels like. I mean, she does not look like some lady of the night instead of a high school kid. Okay. Back to Dave.
Shut up, Dave.
Dave, could you please get caught?
What type of litter do your cats use? Tangled?
Really? Well, high school kids might surprise you. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, you work with them, so it's like, seriously, you kids do that crap? And they're like, yeah, well, let's go take a look at,
Can we talk to each other? You just
No, I even tried that. I don't see a use.
Not even a talking to Fresh Step. That's what we use for Chloe and Precious. So you played this within the day of the tentacle? So did I. Only a little bit. I really got lost. It didn't take long.
So the real painting here is in the Art Museum in Chicago.
It's a replica, isn't it?
No, that's the real one.
Oh, I thought
that's
replica.
Like the centerpiece in the Art Museum. And what's the?
I think it's called the Day at the Beach.
No, it's like Sunday afternoon at Grand Jet or something like that. And the thing that you can't see it really here, or it's ripped there, is like this woman here is like walking a monkey on a leash or something.
The Sunday afternoon painting. The painting depicts fashionable Parisians enjoying a Sunday afternoon at the popular beauty spot located on the River Seine between Noy and Levoy-Perret, with his earlier pathers at Asnières depicting the working class left bank of the river. This work shows the bourgeois right bank at the Le Grand Jet.
Yeah, Art Institute of Chicago.
Art Institute of Chicago, and it's George Gisserat is the painter. Yep, we have fresh pet, fresh step pet. Do we use our points? No, I've never really have.
What do you mean points?
There's points on the bag.
Oh.
Not really. I know what you're talking about though, but not really.
This is the infamous microwave.
Yeah, but 90% of the people who are watching this do not know the game. So I do not want to do
I haven't even played it and I know what that microwave is for.
That doesn't...
You horrible... you horrible people.
Yes. That comes later anyway. Okay. So Dave's still wandering around. It feels like there's something we may have missed. Begging my mom to give me her codes. You do save your codes. Okay.
Yeah. I don't really bother. I remember back in the 90s, I'd collect like Pepsi points and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'd never end up using them. I'd have a whole bunch of them, and then by the time they'd expire, like, oh, yeah.
I remember the soda pop lids, and you would get free pops all
the
time.
Those I would use.
That was very, I mean.
That was about the closest they get.
Score!
Yeah, you'd either get like a free soda, and you could turn that in at Walgreens or whatever, but even better yet was like, I think it was 2004, 2003, 2004, there were iTunes music codes, so you could get a free song. And there was a way, if you held it at about like a 15-degree angle, you could kind of see, like if you could see like something there, it was a code. But if you couldn't see it, it would just say, sorry, play again. You could not see that. So if you could see something at that angle, then that was a winner.
Okay, so does anybody have some suggestions about...
I have a... I just have to... Okay. So
well, the girl with the flashlight
that's,
can go in these dark rooms now.
Razor.
So she can use the flashlight. It's funny how they made such a big head with such a little body.
Yeah.
Similar to Thimbleweed Park was afterwards.
Thimbleweed Park, but yeah.
Okay, here we go. Go in here where it's dark. Use. It's too complicated for me, so I used a guide. Fun game, but very confusing. Hence why I like, which we do have. We actually do have Day of the Tentacle, and if it gets too confusing, we can switch. Old batteries and the flashlight. Do you need new batteries?
Okay, did it work? Maybe.
Turn on the flashlight. Yay! Flashlight.
Oh, this is.
We're in the room of the doctor.
Hey, how's it going?
Can you? Okay. Woo, that's scary. There's a cabinet there. Unlock the cabinet. Open the cabinet. It requires a special key. So the idea, man, I practically feel, okay, it was, hold on. You have 3,000 points and, okay, so you could swap items to different people at any time as long as they're in the same screen, Eden. That's what Mike Kate said.
Yeah, like in Thimbleweed Park.
Okay, yeah. But just take the advice of the people who've actually played the game, and neither you nor I have. Open the desk.
Maybe that's the only thing I can do. Okay.
Okay, so did we pick up anything from the desk? What is? It's walk to a meta diploma. Can we pick up the mail a meta diploma? Oh, looks like the batteries went dead. Oh, dang it. Well, maybe I can find some others. Okay, well, now we just got to find our way out of the room. And if it'll be me, we'd be locked in there. It'd be a permanent event. Okay. All right. So maybe it's time to start the saving. Thank gosh for Scum VM so we can actually save. Because I don't know that this game had a real good save point.
I read something like I think the early version, or like the Commodore one, you didn't have too many. Okay.
Okay, did he like tentacle chow?
I'm giving him wax fruit.
Oh, bowl of wax fruit. He likes wax fruit? Give the bowl of wax fruit to the. Wow, my favorite. That's what I wanted. Okay, so that's pasta. Now I'm thirsty. How about a Pepsi? Pepsi, 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 Pepsi. Just like Fluffy does, right? Give a can of Pepsi to the tentacle. No thanks, it makes me burp. Feed him the Pepsi. I was thinking of Fluffy. Have you guys ever seen Elio Iglesias, the guy that's the comic, and he's the real heavy guy, and he does a joke about commercials, and there's this rumba music, there's all this atmosphere, this girl, this sexy girl walks up and goes, Pepsi.
Paintbrush. Oh, wait, did I end up wasting
Ay,
that?
caramba.
Did I end up wasting that stuff?
Fluffy.
Flashlight, lettuce, chainsaw.
I love him. He's so awesome. Especially when he does the girly voices, like he does the, sitting at the bar with all your friends, and he does all the women voices and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't seen him, he's totally funny, and you should definitely watch him on Netflix. And I wasn't paid to sponsor. He wasn't sponsored by him. Yep, and he does. That's funny too. He does a lot of his voices and stuff on the show where he plays as the teacher. So he's really funny there too. He's a sensitive teacher of underprivileged and often overlooked kids in his class. But still, I just love that part where, whenever we get a can of Pepsi and go, Pepsi, hey, caramba. Okay, back to Maniac Mansion. Don't drop off, people. We're playing Maniac Mansion, I promise. Okay, turn on the crazy game. I think it's on, but there's no power. Okay, alien shame, die, enemy, die, kill thrill. All right, so doesn't seem like power is an issue here. And look with all these arcade machines, then you have a good old dartboard. When in doubt, it is a dartboard. You'd have no darts.
Well, I'm not getting already in a dead end because I tried using something.
All right, gonna do some Assassin's business. Good luck with the game. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, Slayer Lover Gaming. Have a great stream, and I really appreciate you. Okay. Disco. I love the disco guy. That looks like Leisure Suit Larry on the back. Not fever, not fever. Okay, let's go. Oh, an airplane. WK. I remember it. WKRMBM, where disco never dies. Watch the airplane reference if you don't. Watch Airplane if you don't understand the joke. But it is really funny. The plane's coming into Chicago because it's on an emergency landing, and then they have the big radio. They have a radio tower, and the plane runs into the radio tower. So it's funny. Where disco never dies.
I had like some paint thinner or something. I'm just hoping I didn't.
You picked up paint thinner?
Or it's like something else. But
You can't pick up the crate. Pick up the dry. I'm not going to touch that dry purple slime. What has Bernard been doing this whole time?
Nothing so far.
So Bernard is not in the game at this current point. Look at the painting on the wall with the guy that's got this. What is it? Well, it's a sketch. And you can't pick up the sketch. Gotcha. Push the sketch. Can't move it. Pull the sketch.
Say I can't move it.
There's nothing to do with the sketch. I just wanted to touch things. What about picking up that? Yeah. Can you pick up that?
No.
Okay. All right. So we're at the, walk to the, it's an easel. I thought it was part of the wall. It's like, well, this is a weird ass room. Okay, it's an easel. Got it. Never played before. This is blind. Blind people, blind. Hi, Dave. Bye, Dave. Dave is now standing here in like a permanent comatose state, waiting to be turned on. It's kind of like Westworld, or some robot thing where he's waiting to be turned on by a switch or something. Here, where's my drink?
I'm trying to give you Pepsi. But
do you want an old rotting turkey? How about a chainsaw? Different kind of game. Okay. And so it begins.
I just hope I didn't need to use that stuff that I don't have anymore.
Why don't you have the turpentine?
Or whatever it was. Well, I tried using it on the dried paint or dried slime or something, and she just said, well, that was a waste.
Oh, well, isn't that great? So where was that actually? Was that after you saved or before you saved?
That was after I'd saved, or that was before I'd saved.
Shoot. Whoops. So,
does anybody know? I'm trying to get something for Green Tentacle to drink. I tried giving her the Pepsi, didn't want Pepsi.
Pepsi.
And I had some paint there or something like that in the art room, but I don't have that anymore. Music room.
So, if we did it wrong, you've never played. Okay, you have it, but you haven't played it. If we did it wrong, Eden, does that mean we have to start the game over again? Because we can't get past green tentacle.
Okay, we got another cassette player.
You're at a loss. The NES was the Pepsi. That's why Mike Kate said give him the Pepsi. Okay. Well, that's why we have a walkthrough, friend, and so we should go there. Take a minute. Her hat matches the wall. Okay, so go and let's take a minute. And the walkthrough is... Oh, no, it's open. What are you doing? Okay. Green tentacle... The green tentacle is seen. He wants food, but prefers wax. His He had something called Disco Sucks, but it's excluded from the NES version as it seemed offensive. No, I think you just go back to the walkthrough I found, because we're in the beginning of the game, so how hard could it be to find it? Unless this is not very hot, not very, okay, scroll down because this is not, there we go. Keep going. Okay, got that. Keep going. Explore the kitchen. See, that's the thing. Hold on. You're supposed to get caught.
Yes, that's why I keep saying that.
Okay, here you meet Green Tentacle. He will tell you he's hungry. Give him wax fruits, so give him that. The alternative is give him all the edible food you down. You could have given him lettuce, cheese, and all that.
Okay.
If you want, give him these items instead, but the only difference requires more effort for you. If you let Ed take the cheese from him, you have no choice but to go for the wax fruit.
Okay.
After eating, he'll be thirsty. He will accept either the fruit drinks or a jar of water. We have a jar filled with, so give him the fruit drinks. You haven't found the fruit drinks. Go back in the fridge. Yeah, don't close the walkthrough. Okay, let's head back to the kitchen. Good thing it's Eden playing, though, too. I need to get this back so I can see the chat again. Good thing that we have Aiden playing so we can figure out where things are.
Oh.
Excuse me. Ugh. I'm going to drink some water. Oh my gosh. Wow, hi. You don't have to say a word, but my God, hi. Hi. You know who you are. And I would say, I missed you so much, and hi. Okay, go ahead. You might not want to be called out. Let's go ahead. And I hope everything's going great. Open. Open. How about the fridge? See if there was juice inside there. The fridge looks really, unfortunately, very empty. Did we pick up anything, any fruit juice? Is there fruit juice on the dining room table that we didn't grab?
I don't think so.
Way in the back, there's, we got the cheese. So we could have picked up the cheese.
Hey, it's my fridge.
Hey, it's my fridge.
Empty with a bunch of ketchup.
Okay, close the fridge. Yeah, now it's, well, we were kind of hungry, so we were carrying around all these things. Did Dave accidentally pick up anything?
Oh.
Yeah.
Except the key to get in.
Is the drink in the microwave? Okay, where would you have fruit juice? If you were fruit juice, where would you have fruit juice? Here. What is it?
Ah, okay.
Fruit drinks. Pick up a fruit drink. See, we clicked on the top shelf to get the tentacle chow, but we never. What is that? Pick up the glass jar, definitely. We should be picking up all this stuff.
Okay.
Now the shelves are bare. It's like little Miss, little Mother Hubbard in the cupboard. Only a crumb for the mouse in it.
Pantry far from the kitchen.
Yeah, it's pretty far from the kitchen. Isn't that crazy? Maybe that's how they do things in mansions. I wouldn't know. I don't live in one. And I certainly don't live in this. Okay. So.
Wanted to check up Bernard. It said he was afraid of the tentacle.
Oh, yeah. That's the funny thing about Day of the Tentacle is Bernard. So Bernard with the tentacles, and or also with other things. Well, at least it's not too bad. Okay. All right, let's go up the steps with Bernard. My apartment is probably equivalent to the mansion closet. Maybe.
100 square feet for a deal busting $2,100 a month for rent.
There you go.
Hopefully not that bad.
Hopefully not. Ours is not too far off from that, but we have more than 100 square feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're taking Bernard up to Green Tentacle. Now that was a perfect sound. That would have been a perfect time to have some kind of sound. Just a little squeal or something like that, but they didn't do it.
My classroom is bigger than my apartment.
All right.
My brother had like a place once that his bed was in a loft kind of, so like he'd have his room, but then to get to his bed it was kind of raised up, so you'd have to climb up some stairs or climb up a ladder to get to his bed.
Okay. Studio-like. That's very studio-like. Thanks. All right. Now the green tentacle is happy. Get away from me, you purple slime geek. Don't touch me. Purple tentacle, please keep your stop playing with the lab experiments. Bring her. The machine is ready. All right, maybe it's time to be Dave now.
Yeah, okay. Green tentacle's gone.
Oh, I see, because we're up here. I was afraid we were going to wander into the lab, and without the flashlight, we now need to find some more flashlight batteries. Don't get me wrong, I do love my apartment. Of course you do. But, for space and stuff like that, Look at the devil horns over the. Are you Dark Secrets? Dark Secrets, the game with the masks on the wall before. You probably don't remember, but it was last summer. I guess I gifted that to Puppets. He can play that on VR. Hey,
this Chucky?
It's Chuck. It's Chuck the plant. Oh, I asked my neighbor over the last week to help me with a broken carbon monoxide alarm. So what did that?
Like get a new one?
Do get you a new one? Were you able to fix it? He saw your mic. He saw your mic set. Yeah, when my landlords come in, saw my mic, she's kind of looked, but she doesn't know what I do for a job. So for all she knows, it could be that.
That green tentacle.
Yep, it's a whole happy family. We've got the green tentacle. We've got Ed Edison, and Nurse Edna. Oh, yeah, that's probably a good time to save. Got the, Chuck the plant. So I told him on Twitch would surprise him, so he started talking about his games. Oh, how cool. Is it an interest? Like, a potential Emily interest? Most we've ever talked in a year of living next to each other. Well, that's the truth. I talked to the guy about the missing cat. Better get closer. Okay, get closer, because what could go wrong with a man-eating plant? Maybe he wants an old roast. This just beckons to try and click and do everything you can to, I forget, there's something that makes the plant grow when you feed it. Pepsi to climb up to the room above. Okay.
Somebody said there's that, and was it?
Give a can of Pepsi.
Green glowing water or something.
Ooh la la. Paint remover for the wall to the right. We tried that, Mike Cade.
I lost the paint remover.
Did you use it on that wall or a different wall?
No, I tried to use it on this dried up.
Oh, so Mike Cade, we lost the paint remover. Used it on a different wall. Then they said, well, that was a waste. I was like, okay, well, damn it. Oh, no, she's saying, uh-oh.
What's that?
All right, we got to look up paint remover. Use the paint remover on the paint blotch. Oh, damn it. We have reached a dead end. Ah, okay. So, Eden.
Unless there's different ways or something.
Is there a different way of solving this if you use the paint? Okay, go ahead and put it in like a search window here. I use the paint thinner on the wrong wall or something like that, because it clearly says use the paint remover on a paint blotch to reveal a hidden door. So unless there's an alternative to that, we might be at a dead end.
Yeah, unless there's different paths.
Well, we can try. Anybody know? Can't see the chat. You've got it covered up. Yep, you need to use that paint remover for the door. We have to start over again. I'm typing just in case somebody else did it. Why are you going to go put walls that look like they should be able to use the paint thinner? Use the paint thinner on the wrong damn wall. It's a dead end.
Yes. Did you look it up, or using paint thinner somewhere other than the paint block? Yeah. I'm kind of wondering if, like I said, I haven't played this before, so I've read that there's like kind of different paths, but you can get into a dead end or something.
Okay, so. She Googled it. All right, we're going to reload the game. So quit, I guess, and no, is there any way just to quit to the title screen? Return to the launcher. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, start. You might have to pull the window a little bit, unless you like it that small. That's what I did. I pulled the window. Okay, here we go again. We're just gonna pass through here.
Yeah, it's like Google. Yeah, that's
Okay.
not good game design if it lets you mess things up or you don't like. Oh, I still have some.
There
There's
you go,
trying out
Eden.
things.
Take this one on. Fix the problems with Maniac Mansion.
I don't know how to program stuff.
Well, there you go. It's a challenge, right?
Now, wouldn't it be like 50 years ago today or something? Probably.
Yeah, most likely.
It's kind of mind-boggling sometimes to think about some of these games. Like, these are 30-some years ago, 30-some years old now. So.
Well, we're just gonna have to. You want a lemon? We're just gonna have to think about what is the potential for mistake. You know what to do now, so let's do it. For those who are watching, you feel free to shout out if you see us miss something.
A lot of them are as old as me.
And shout out before, but obviously save and save often too. Maybe we'll save after this so we have a clean beginning in case we do it again. Okay. Anfang. New beginnings. All right. That works for me. Do you want to pull it down a little bit? It's a little easier for me to see. Okay. The game is because it's a typical DOS window right now size, it's kind of small. But if you play Maniac Mansion on the Day of the Tentacle, it's a small one too. So use the key in the door. Okay, we just get Dave in the house because he really didn't do anything beneficial. Unlock the door. So all we have to do is just get Dave in the house. He didn't make any kind of... That doesn't seem to work. With the key. That doesn't seem to work. Okay. So we could do new kid. Okay, Doki, I got to run to the store, fill my fridge, and prep food. Taco bowls this week. Yum. Oh, I miss Burrito Beach. Do they have Burrito Beach here in Denver?
I don't know.
That when you said taco bowls, and instantly my mind went to Burrito Beach. Oh, we got it. We got caught by Dr. Fred right away.
No, that's Nurse Edna.
I mean, Nurse Edna right away.
Silly me.
I should have tied you to my bed. Oh, but I brought you down here instead. Yeah, see you, Tangled. Enjoy shopping at the store. We'll probably be on when you get back. A loose brick.
Push.
Burrito Beach is good. It's the burrito bowls with the barbacoa beef and chicken. And so it's kind of like a Chipotle, but it's better than a Chipotle.
Secret lab.
I would love to help, but it's too much to type, Mel. All right. Well, if you see us doing something blatantly wrong, say stop. Okay, hooked up to the machine. So now we're seeing this part. So we kind of really bypassed what should have been just the beginning, just getting caught. Yeah. Dave is caught. Dave is trapped. And, of course, that's what she thinks. Okay. Help me, help me, help me, help me, please. The secret, SECKRIT lab. Well, you can't unlock the door. We're going to try to... What is that poor skeleton, huh? Unlock the skeleton with the key. I don't even know him. What is? So we did it a little bit different, I think. I've seen Dave just get caught right away. So I was like, what? Unlock with the key. You have no key that works with this. Talk to what's her face?
No, but I can...
No, new kid.
That opens this up.
Oh. But does it stay open enough for you to go at it?
Well, I guess I'll just kind of...
All right, Razor, you're up. Razor. So Bernard really has no beginning in this, except to maybe just go up and see the green tentacle and go. All right, in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. I found a manuscript. Okay, so it might be. I wonder if that's green.
Okay, take.
It's brand new, but from like little bits I've read. So we also read something like one of the other characters. You can rewrite the manuscript, and I think there's one like Razor can help Green Tentacle send off his music.
Yes.
Tape or something like that.
Yes. Pick up the chainsaw. Okay. Open the fridge. Didn't take everything. In my opinion, Bernard is crucial to this game. I love Bernard, and I had so much fun, like in the Day of the Tentacle, because he had this thing about this clown, and so I would just go up and like smack the clown, and it would bounce back and smack Bernard and stuff. It was awesome. I definitely would like to get Eden playing Day of the Tentacle. Okay, all the rotten food. And now the pantry that's way on the side, as Tangle mentioned. And strip that shelf. And yes, I agree with you, Mike Cade. That would be Bernard's role for sure. Okay.
But whoops.
What is that? Oh, okay. So that will get him going toward the fridge.
Close.
Okay. Okay, now let's move Bernard in. Oh, shoot. Ed Edison. What are you doing in my house? Are you an agent of the evil meteor, or are you here to help me defeat him? Okay. Not talking, eh? Well, to the dungeon, spy. Now we got Bernard in the dungeon. Okay. Was that a good thing? Well, Dave's in there, right? So he won't be alone. And the skeleton and everything else. No, maybe it's a different dungeon. Okay, now I'll use Bernard. And goodbye, Bernard. Oh, no, he doesn't have a flashlight. Okay, well, walk to the furnace. Maybe there's a door in here someplace. Nuclear reactor. What could go wrong in the dark? Yes, loose brick allows one person to get out. So we did that.
Is there a light somewhere, or do we have to do something else?
It's the flashlight, isn't it? Look for the light switch.
No.
What is the fuse box? Fuse box.
Silver
key. Pick up the silver key. Fuse box. Pick up the fuse box. So picking up anything until you can see it is not an option. So what if you just go and use the fuse box and turn on the... It doesn't seem to work. Okay, looking for a light switch. Turn on the fuse box. That doesn't seem to work. Push the fuse box. I can't move it.
Open fuse box.
Well, that might... Circuits. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so there must be a switch on the wall down here someplace. Walk to the circuit breakers. Nope. Was this what we were supposed to be doing? Okay, are we really officially lost? Okay. Fix the circuit breakers with. Probably need a fuse someplace in the house that we don't have a fuse for, or a circuit break.
Maybe.
So look for the switch. A light switch, maybe? Door. Well, you can walk the other way. Door is locked. Got to get that silver key, and I bet that'll get us out. What is a door? The silver key is right there. But you see, pick up the silver key. Okay, we're going to do this in the dark. Use the silver key in the door. I can't unlock the door. Well, we aren't doing that in the dark. Okay, look for that switch. Maybe the switch is inside the room. Okay, is there anything with the furnace? How about, well, I'm sure hitting the switch on a nuclear reactor is probably not the best idea. Okay, so we got lucky that we got to go through the house as much as we did. Maybe just leave Bernard down in the dark for now. Oh, switch.
Oh, I just saw some.
Light switch. Use the light switch. Look at this, point to the screen trying to turn on the light switch.
Okay.
Yay, yay, yay. It's not such a bad thing after all. Okay, so this was Bernard being a dummy. In the basement. In the basement.
Okay.
All right. What is the nuclear reactor? What is that? Is that slime? What is it? Slime?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, but how are we going to get... She'd have to get caught, too, so she's got
Well,
the jar. Unless you can go upstairs and get out of here.
See what happens.
You're in the house. Go get the glass out of the cap. Go find her and get the glass jar.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so feel free to jump in. Say anything. Say what you want. Tell us what you think we ought to do. Try to tell us before we do it so that we, or before we leave an area if we miss something. Yeah, broken glass.
Why is there broken glass?
Maybe a glass fell off the shelf and
That's
broke,
what it
and
seemed
nobody cleaned up the ketchup, so why would they clean up the glass? Well, yeah. When you think about it that way, it makes perfect sense. All right, thank you for the hint about the light switch, Mike Cade. I'm taking it you also got trapped down there at one time or two. All right, we've got everything. We just need to find him, right? And then we switch. Do we give the item to Bernard?
Well, unfortunately, it seems like you can't get back down there.
Can't get back down where?
It's...
Oh, he got to get caught again.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Okay, things may be different here and then the I'm not sure. Not too much, I would think. They didn't change it that much. They might have made it a little easier to move around. Maybe they even swap things out. But you still want to give him the jar.
No, or she can get the jar.
Oh, you mean for her to get caught?
Okay. Whoever gets caught. So.
Well, she has a lot of items. Do they take the items away from you when you get caught?
I don't think so.
See, that's what I don't want to have happen. That's why I was going to have you give the jar to... I mean, what's a jar? You know, versus the chainsaw, the knife. Or no, you didn't take a knife, but you know what I mean. Pepsi.
Dark room. Okay, yeah.
Okay, don't waste that. But that dark room. Okay, so go see green tentacle. Well, you can do the music again. Are there points? Is it a point system or no?
Not that I know of. I don't.
Okay. Wax fruit.
Yes.
And paintbrush. and the wall and the paint remover. And for the love of God, save. Save. I've got the paint thinner. Okay. So we got our first. Is that kind of like death? We've been keeping a counter for like dead ends. Did you? Oh, you have juice. Okay, so we should be all set. Take the bulb from the room. It should be a cassette recorder. Yeah, right. Okay. Yep. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, fruit drink for the green tentacle. Thanks, and I went hopping off. Bye-bye. So... Okay, dark. I'm guessing this is Nurse Edna's room. So there's a... Not yet, Serena, not yet. Oh, look at that. Oh, the funny is how they... Yeah.
Oh, Green Tentacles room.
Yes, I'm so depressed. I'm never going to get my band started. My life is going nowhere. Disco sucks. I was told that they took that out of the NES version.
Yep.
Because there was like a comment from this guy who's like a huge fan, and he said that that they didn't want to insult or be too aggressive, I guess, to people who like disco. I love it, Mom. Mom. Picture of Mom. Pick up. Take that record. Okay, take a record. Turn on the stereo. Okay, hang on, my Kate. Isn't the record down there with the piano?
I mean, there's like also one I think you can play. Maybe you have to make a cassette tape or mail it in or something.
Take everything in the game that's not nailed down, guys. Look everywhere. So there's a record in here we missed.
No, I just picked it up.
Oh, I thought, oh, okay, that record. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, so Green Tentacle sleeps above Nurse Edna. Oh no, we got caught. Oh, we gotta get out of there. Nope. Nurse Edna's on our tail.
Oh, that was weird.
Well, we got the glass, so hello, cat. Gaming Cat Plays. We're doing great today. How are you doing? How's everything going? How's this? You're streaming today, correct? How's your plans for your stream? Are you going to play more Lufia? Am I saying that correctly, Gaming Cat? You'll just have to let me know if it's Lufia. Okay, loose brick. And razor. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, Bernard. Dave, could you push the brick? You got one job, Dave, and that's to push in the brick, okay? All right. And my audio was a bit off, and Gades kicked our butt. It's a scripted defeat, but other than that, Lufia. Am I saying it correctly? Lufia was fun. Okay. It's a scripted defeat. So no matter what, you're going to lose, right? Okay. Yes, you are. Use the glass jar on the radioactive meteor.
That's what I just tried to do.
And it didn't work. I'm not touching that.
All right, because I tried use.
You can win, but
glass
to
jar
me,
with radioactive slime.
but you have to me massively over leveled. It's worth the storage you get for it. Aha, nice. I will have to go back and find him again. Well, okay, well, if it's worth the sword that you're going to get for that fight, then you got to do it, right?
Oh wait, if I can
use glass jar. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so no, it still doesn't. Yuck, I'm not touching that. So even with the glass jar, she's not going to touch it. It must be something more that we can do to get it into the jar. A sponge. I don't think it's a paintbrush because that's the paint thinner. So Daddy's been acting very strangely ever since the secret project in the lab. Yay, so. Well, Mommy, I'm worried about him. He hasn't been at dinner for 5 years. Well, yeah, and so? And he's been bringing those bodies down into the basement. And what's your point, Ed? I'm a very busy lady. I'm just walking around catching people who are walking around my house. Never mind. That's what it's like when I talk to Eden Wave. Yeah, so? Never mind. He's like, I'm busy. Actually, that's more probably like me, especially if I'm playing.
Am I right in thinking I need to use this jar to pick up the slime? Radioactive slime.
Yeah, Mike Cade.
Oh, clock.
The time just went forward. Okay.
Or is that a doorbell?
The doorbell. Oh, we gotta go get the package. He asked what's up. Go ahead and ask it again.
If I need to use the jar to
pick up the slime.
To be able to pick up the radioactive slime in the basement.
Get the package. I don't even know what the package is, but we picked it up anyway. Are we going to get caught by Ed Edison? Of course we are. Can't you read the sign? Now get the hell out of here. Slam went the door. He probably locked it too, huh? The door is now locked. Well, you need a razor to go open the door.
Yeah.
Some uncanceled stamps came off of it. So that's what we want. We want those stamps. All right, Mike, we did what you told us. You said get the package, and we got the package. So here we are. We were trying to figure out how to gather. He doesn't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was, like I said, there's this radioactive slime. Let's see.
Night fever, night fever. Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's something else. Oh, okay. Something else.
Oh, maybe that's just it. Maybe that's something else. So for right now, that's why it's not working. So skip it. Let's we've got so Mike Kate told us to go to the
Never mind, I think we're okay.
Yeah. Mike Kate told us to go. Can you go back so we can see the chat? Mike Kate told us to go. He had a long spill. If you go up here, you'll see it right there. That's what we need to do next.
Yeah.
So let's head there. And then can we scroll back?
Just wait.
Well, you do need it, and we know why, but we are definitely going to wait for that part. Okay.
Oh, wait.